who were Rod Laver's biggest rivals in tennis. Imagine a time when tennis was played with wooden rackets on grass, clay, and early hard courts. It was an era filled with fierce battles and legendary players. Among those giants, Rod Laver stands out as one of the greatest. But who pushed him to be better? Who did he face across the net that made his career so memorable? Let's take a closer look at his biggest rivals. One of the most prominent rivals was Pancho Gonzalez. Gonzalez was a powerful player known for his strong serve and fighting spirit. When Laver started playing professionally, Gonzalez was already a dominant force. Their rivalry lasted from 1964 to 1970. Laver led their head-to-head matches with 43 wins to Gonzalez's 22. Even into his 40s, Gonzalez remained competitive and scored some important victories. Their matches were intense, with Gonzalez's raw power contrasting Laver's versatile shot-making. Their contests at places like Madison Square Garden in 1970 are still remembered today. Another key rival was Ken Rosewall. Rosewall was also Australian and a close contemporary of Laver. They played over 150 matches against each other. In fact, they faced off 51 times in just 1 year, which shows how often they competed. Rosewall was a few years older and played with a more precise, classical style. Early in their rivalry, Rosewall had the upper hand. But from 1964 onward, Laver started to dominate more often. Their battles included important finals like the French Open in 1968 and 1969. Rosewall's consistent and tactical game made him a tough opponent, pushing Laver to improve his skills. Besides Gonzalez and Rosewall, other players like Lou Hode, Roy Emerson, Tony Roach, John Newcombe, and Arthur Ashe also challenged Laver at different times. However, Gonzalez and Rosewall are remembered as his biggest rivals because of how often they played and how significant their matches were. These rivalries are part of tennis history, showcasing the skill, endurance, and spirit of the players from that golden era. They played with wooden rackets on various surfaces, which made their contests even more remarkable. Understanding these rivalries helps us see how tennis evolved during the 1960s. Gonzalez's power, Rosewall's precision, and Laver's all-around game show the different ways players approach the sport. These battles pushed each other to new heights and helped shape the game we watch today. Their matches are still talked about because they representing the true spirit of tennis and the greatness of these legendary athletes.